good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Madison County Emergency Management wants to remind you, know your zone. Check them out, Madison County Emergency Management, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441. 3441.
Madison County Live and good news is brought to you by these great sponsors. Hey everyone, big show tonight on Madison County Live, Weekend Edition, Colleen.
That's right, Randy. Tell us what we have coming up tonight.
Hey, we're going to tell you how you can watch that weather cam forecast at MadisonKYLive.com like we do all the time. And we're going to have some sights and sounds from the Richmond Centre, Bluegrass area jazz ambassadors. You're not going to want to miss that. And interview with Stacey from the Madison County Health Department, QPR and suicide prevention. Very serious subject there. EKU Horticulture is growing mums this season. EKU Trivia Night is coming up. We're going to talk about that. We're going to briefly discuss the July 4th activities in Richmond and Berea and where to get more information about that. We have a restock alert at Chenault Vineyards. We'll talk a little bit about that. You have some taste of Richmond news and roundabouts and bikes in Berea, and we wrap up with two special items. Colleen, what are those?
That's right. We're going to exercise with Candace, of course, and the Cain poll fishing report, all that and more.
Coming up tonight. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news. Madison County Live and good news is brought to you by these great sponsors. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Saturday edition, Madison County Live. Colleen, tell us about your week. We'll wait.
Hey, it was a fantastic week. I know it's a little dreary out there, which it's kind of different for this time of year. Definitely felt more spring-like than summer-like, but nice to see some sunshine out today. That's always a blessing. And it was, we continued to have a lot of great activities and events going on in Madison County, which we will for the next several weeks. So how about you, Randy?
Yep, fantastic. As you said, it was kind of cool and severe weather tomorrow, so you want to watch out for that. And the best way to check that out is MadisonKYLive.com. Watch that 24-hour Weather Channel forecast brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Madison County Health Department, the Cain Pole Bait and Tackle Shop, and, of course, KYmedia.net.
That's right. All right, Randy, what's first on your lineup tonight?
First on the lineup, folks, we have very special sights and sounds from the Richmond Music Center, courtesy of Randy Westbrook. Watch these music videos of the Bluegrass area jazz ambassadors from last night at Richmond Centre. Madison County Live and good news is brought to you by these great sponsors.
deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never would go so well. But why do I try to resist when maybe I know so well I've got you under my skin? I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Thanks to Randy Westbrook. He always does great video. I think he knows I'm watching.
He does know, Randy. He does. We've talked about it before.
That's right. And for more information, folks, always check out Richmond Area Arts Council. They always have that great update. Friday nights, the Richmond Centre Concert Music Series.
That's right. Very good. All right. What's next?
Hey, we had Stacey come in from the Madison County Health Department. QPR, that is suicide prevention training, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about it. So watch Stacey now when she came into the studio. Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. We have a very special edition of the Madison County Health Department informational program. So, introduce yourself, tell us who you are.
My name's Stacey Snyder. I work for the Madison County Health Department, and I'm also a QPR gatekeeper instructor.
Oh, okay. Now, that's why you're on today. Explain to us, Stacey, what exactly is QPR?
So QPR gatekeeper training is essentially a suicide prevention training that teaches us to be aware of someone that is showing signs of maybe suicidal ideation and gets us comfortable with asking and talking to them about feeling suicidal.
Okay. So QPR, and I noticed that it says the QPR Institute. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the QPR Institute is the institute that does all the research on QPR, which QPR is a 3-step chain of survival, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And it was adapted from CPR.
Oh, really?
Right?
Okay. I was going to ask that. That was my second question.
Yeah, so the Q stands for question.
Okay.
The P stands for persuade.
Okay.
And the R stands for refer.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the program. What goes on during the training program?
So during the training, I give your little QPR book. This
Right.
is something you'll keep with you. It essentially has all of the steps and all of the information that we do in the training.
Okay, neat.
With you all the time.
Okay.
And then it'll have your resources on the back for
Okay.
the referral part.
Okay.
I give you a book. It's got all of the PowerPoints and my card in there. And then you get a resource packet and a bunch of information.
Nice. Okay.
So during the training, what we do, we go through all the materials,
Okay.
and I introduce the concept, the theory, the goals and the objectives behind QPR. Then we teach QPR how to do those steps, and then you get to practice. You role play the QPR.
Oh, okay. You role play. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with role playing, it is supposed to, in essence, help you feel more comfortable doing it in the real world. And so what you'll do, for asking the question, it just gets you comfortable to say, how are you feeling today? And if someone opens up to you, and sometimes they will,
Right, sure.
You're able to dive into that conversation and ask them, are you thinking about hurting yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to kill yourself?
Right.
And you learn ways to say that in which are very non-judgmental.
Sure. Less obtrusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they feel like, okay, this is a safe place. I can say this, and they won't judge me.
Well, you
for
want
this.
them to show that you care.
Yes,
And
exactly.
and role playing. You talked about role playing in a lot of training that I've done. role playing is used a lot, and it does help.
Yes.
It does help a lot.
It's very good. And this is what I tell everybody. When you're a QPR gatekeeper,
Right.
You're going to be helping people that, generally speaking, aren't strangers.
Sure.
They're going to be in your life, whether it is through work or through family or through friendships. It's going to be somebody you see every day. And so that's why I tell everybody needs to be a gatekeeper.
Right. Everybody needs to watch out for those signs. Speaking of which, can you tell us some signs from folks, since you are the gatekeeper, that you might be aware of?
Yes, so there are different kinds of signs.
Okay.
There are, and you can always find this in your book,
See, that's really nice. You always keep the book on you.
Yes.
Right.
So there are different signs. There are situational signs.
Okay.
So, that could be if someone is going through something traumatic or
Right.
a loss or experiencing something that is different from their normal.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
There's behavioral,
Okay.
and that is a lot too. But shortly, if we were to say someone is acting different than they
Right.
normally do.
Sure.
So maybe they're happy when they've been moody. Like, okay, what's going
Kind
on?
of what's going on. Your mood's kind of changed. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And some people are surprised by that. But the reason I say that is because how do you feel when you've had a problem that you've been dealing with for
True.
a long time and then you found a solution to it?
Right.
You're happy.
You're happy about it. That's right.
So we've got to pay attention to that.
Sure.
Sometimes there are, just the direct verbal clues, like they are just telling you,
Sure.
I want to die.
Right. Right.
And that one's a little bit easier compared to
And
the
really
others.
pay attention to those. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
And then there's the indirect one, which these are like, I always tell my daughter, because she's 13.
Sure.
This is where you hear a lot of venting. Like, if
yeah.
I don't pass this, I'm just going to kill myself.
Exactly. Right.
And so I tell everybody in this training, take everything seriously.
Take everything seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, even if this person has vented to you several times. You're in college and they're like, if I don't pass this, or, such and such breaks up with me, and you've heard it before.
Sure.
And people will say, well, how do I know to take it seriously? Well, don't even worry about the I don't know part. Always take it seriously.
Always take it seriously.
And then this
right.
person in your life is going to know if I vent this way or if I talk this way, they're really going to take me at my word.
Right. And these people, you've been around them, you kind of know their moods, kind of what they're used to saying, what
Yes.
what their mannerisms is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not that QPR can't and hasn't been done with a stranger.
Oh, sure.
It's just probably 80-90% of the time, it's going to be somebody
it's relationships. Right.
Because they're coming to you because they trust you.
Right. Stacey, for more information to find out more about QPR, where should everyone go?
Okay, so you can go to the Madison County Health Department
Okay.
website.
Okay.
You can call them or you can call me directly.
Okay, nice.
My phone number is 859-267-0004, and I'd love to talk to you about any questions that you have.
That's excellent, Stacey. Folks, this is a very important issue. Suicide prevention is very important. Like you said, take it serious, anything that you hear.
Yes. It is. Right now, it's a public health concern.
Absolutely.
And so we want to be there for everybody and save as many lives as we can. That's our goal.
Absolutely. That's the goal. Folks, for more information, reach out to Stacey. MadisonCountyHealthDEPT.org is the website, or her phone number. Call and talk to Stacey today.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Stacey.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Thanks to Stacey and the Madison County Health Department. Like Stacey said, for more information, check out Madison County Health Department, MadisonCountyHealthDEPT.org for more information about suicide prevention and QPR training.
That's right. Very important information there. Thanks to Stacey.
Absolutely. And if you see something, ask questions. Like she said, ask questions. If you notice differences in people's moods, it's just safe to go ahead and ask the question if there's anything that they're feeling or anything like that. So always keep an eye out on that.
Absolutely, Randy. Very good. All right. Speaking of keeping an eye out, this is something that folks look forward to every single year. You have some special news from EKU Horticulture's program.
That's right. EKU Horticulture, I noticed it on their Facebook page. Go and follow and like that page. It's growing season, and now they're growing mums for the fall.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool that they're getting ready already for the fall, but I guess you have to get those mums going already.
Of course, folks are looking forward to that. So we will keep you posted from EKU Horticulture. They always do a great job with those mums, and people start planning early. So it'll be here before you know it, but growing season now.
They sure do. Keeping with the EKU theme, EKU Trivia Night coming up fast, Thursday, July 20th from 5 until 9. That's at Elmwood Mansion. And I know everybody enjoys. They're going to have food trucks, music, of course, the trivia right there at Elmwood Mansion, and that's always a great event.
It sure is. Randy, for more information, where can you go?
It's easy. Check out the EKU Alumni and Friends on Facebook, and, of course, check out your events, your current events, and just type in EKU Trivia Night. I know that's always very successful. A lot of fun.
It is. Very good. And a great time to see Elmwood. So such a beautiful you have not been there. It is absolutely beautiful.
That's right. And speaking of which, let's briefly mention July 4th is coming up. It's already the week after next, Tuesday.
Yes.
Can you believe that already?
I know, right around the corner.
Wow.
It will officially feel like summer then, right?
It sure will after that. So cookouts and everything and all the festivities going on in Berea and Richmond. Check out the Berea Parks and Recreation Facebook page. They have times when they're starting from 5 until 10. Same way in Richmond, 5 until 10. And, of course, the big fireworks kick off in both locations at 10 o'clock. And they'll be updating those activities, and they'll have vendors and music vendors. And Dreaming Creek, I know, is going to be in Richmond. So we'll talk more about that next week on Good Morning Madison County.
We sure will. Very good.
I wanted to mention this briefly. There's a restock alert at Chenault Vineyards. You know what they've restocked?
It's just breaking news, Randy.
The bovine blush.
Okay.
My wife loves the bovine blush. So
I guess you must receive some type of text alert or something.
I know. I saw it. Restock alert. So check out the bovine blush, our great vineyard right here in Madison County. And speaking of more great news, you've got great news about the Taste of Richmond coming up. Colleen, tell us about it.
That's right. Taste of Richmond is officially coming up July 28th, 2023 at Richmond Centre. This is a fan favorite event, Randy, as you know. In fact, you might even notice, friend, you might recognize someone there in the marketing this year.
Let me do it.
Yes. Randy is always about that cotton candy. Very good. This will be the series finale for the Richmond Centre concert.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the live performance that night will be Night Flyer, which is the Eagles tribute band. So for more information, you can visit the Richmond Chamber of Commerce Facebook page or website. But once again, it's taking place July 28th at Richmond Centre. Starts at 5:30 and goes to 8 p.m. So
wow, that's going to be fun.
A great time. Food trucks are lining up. In fact, we're currently on a waiting list right now. So you will have 20 plus food trucks there to be able to do it. Taste Richmond this year.
That's a big event. And for more information, you can check out the Richmond Chamber of Commerce Facebook page and website for more information, right?
That's right. RichmondChamber.com. You got it. Excellent.
Well, I also wanted to mention what do roundabouts and bikes have in common?
I don't know. Tell us, Randy.
They're going to be in Berea. They have made those special bike art around town in Berea. If you haven't had the chance, I took some pictures when we were down there last couple of weeks. Check those out with the little baskets. They've repurposed bicycles into art projects and put little baskets on them with flowers and stuff in them, little bouquets. They look really cool, and they're painted different colors. So if you get a chance, go down to Berea and check those out. And get ready. Berea is getting a big roundabout there at 1016 and the new bypass. I'm kind of excited about that.
I'm excited about it, too. I love a good roundabout. So
I love a good roundabout.
All right. There you go. It's happening,
you just
friends.
Drive around. Hey, look, kids, Big Ben. Hey, look, kids, Big Ben.
There you go. Little... What is it? National Lampoon's European Vacation?
European Vacation. That's right. Look at her. Nice.
Ooh, we're going way back with that, friends. Very good.
I love a good roundabout. I love the Buc-ee's roundabout too.
We've got some good roundabouts.
Yeah, Janie said you couldn't. Don't keep doing that. You can't stay in the roundabout.
Get out. That's right. Hey, speaking of getting out, are we going to get out and about and exercise with Candace this week?
We sure are. Roundabout with Candace, maybe?
Maybe. We'll see.
Watch Candace now. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace. Oakley and Maverick and I are at a beautiful waterfall behind me. Let's do some jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go be great, be excellent to each other, push through things that are hard. Have a great one, y'all.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Thanks to Candace. You can always check out her YouTube playlist, Exercise with Candace, on her YouTube site, available at MadisonKYLive.com. And, of course, we always share that on our Facebook page as well. So thanks to Candace for that.
That's right, Randy. Well, it has been a great weekend here with you in Madison County. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us. We've got a big week coming ahead, don't we, Randy?
Yes, we do. We got a big weekend on Good Morning Madison County every morning at 6:30, so don't miss it. We'll tell you about that day's events or events coming up that week, and, of course, the weather, pet of the day, and our national day.
That's right. Okay, that means there's just one thing left for this evening. It's that Cain pole fishing report coming up next.
Coming up next, folks, and remember, be kind, treat others how you want to be treated, and check on your neighbor because why, Colleen?
They just might need something.
That's all right, folks. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning bright and early at 6:30 a.m. Thanks for watching.
See you then.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Lake Cumberland, lake levels remain 9 feet below summer pool and water temperatures are running near 80 degrees. Striped bass anglers have been having some success trolling live shad in the morning hours. Try targeting the lower portions of the creek and main lake areas in 25 to 35 feet of water. Walleye are being picked up on lower ends of major creeks and on the main lake near the mouths of creeks. Try fishing 10 to 20 feet deep using bottom bouncers with night crawler rigs or trolling crankbaits such as walleye shad. Black bass are keyed in on structure and cover right now, with anglers picking them up using soft plastic worms. Anglers have also been having some success fishing for crappie around cover using minnows in 15 feet of water. On Dale Hollow, fishing has been somewhat slow during the day. Bass anglers are having some success fishing early in the day or late in the evening and nighttime hours. Smallmouth bass are being picked up on main lake points in 15 feet of water. Walleye fishing has been good at night, so try targeting bluff walls and points in 15 to 20 feet of water using crankbaits. Finn's Lakes provide good opportunities for fishing during the summertime. Brickyard ponds in Barberville were stocked with catfish earlier in the month. Chicken livers and night crawlers are some good options to try to target them. Elsewhere, Elk Springs Creek in Wayne County, War Fork in Jackson County, Bark Camp Creek in Whitley County, as well as the Laurel River Lake tailwater were recently stocked with rainbow trout. They can be caught on a variety of lures, including small spinners, worms, and corn. Cane Creek in Laurel County was not stocked during June. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
Alert FM is your new device for in-home emergency alerts, provided by Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program, or CSEP. This device will alert you to chemical emergencies at the Bluegrass Army Depot, as well as severe weather impacting Madison County, Kentucky. These devices should stay with the home or business they were shipped to, because they will only work in the zone they are programmed for. Wondering about your old Advisor Alert radio? We will properly recycle these old units. Simply drop yours off to a recycling container at one of these locations: Madison County Emergency Operations Center, Madison County Road Department North, Madison County Road Department South, or Berea Utilities. If you need further assistance or have questions about Alert FM, please contact Madison County EMA CSEP. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Things that folks need: food, shelter, clothing, medical care, transportation, and more. That's where the GoDirectory.info website comes in. Community agencies and churches are providing services that folks need across Madison and Estill counties, including Richmond, Berea, and Irvin, while bringing everyone together for the common good. Visit GoDirectory.info now and see how you or your agency and organization can make our community stronger by combining all of our individual strengths into one solid, purpose-driven mission.
Becoming a new parent can be an overwhelming experience, and babies don't come with instruction manuals. The HANDS program is available to answer your questions and provide you with the needed support. The HANDS program is free and available to new and expectant moms and for dads by joining the program during pregnancy or any time before the child is 3 months old. Let us help you handle the stresses that new families face by calling the Madison County Health Department, 859-626-4263.
Metro Net Fiber. Love your internet. 100% fiber optic network for home, office, education, and business.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.